look at the trade details. It is a lot to dive into. So lucky for us, we have NHL Network insider Elliot Friedman to talk the trade with us. Thanks so much for joining us. But first things first, this is a very complicated deal featuring 3 clubs. How did this all come together?
Well, Sierra, first of all, it's my pleasure. And secondly, I have to say, I was shocked as it unfolded. I didn't see it coming quite like this. Basically, what happened was Carolina was in talks with both Vancouver and Colorado. They had interest in Taylor Hall from Chicago, but that was more of a separate thing. They had been talking to Vancouver about both JT Miller and Elias Pettersson, and they had also been talking to Colorado about Mikko Rantanen. And they had to make a choice. They had to decide which path they were going to take, and they decided the Rantanen path. And, Mikko Rantanen, I think last summer there were a lot of us who thought that he was going to stay in Colorado. He was going to be a longtime member of the Avalanche. But then Leon Draisaitl signed a $14 million a year extension with the Edmonton Oilers, and Rantanen's ass got higher. And right now, Colorado's highest paid player is Nathan McKinnon at 12.6 million. Cale Makar is going to be due a big extension at some point. And I just think the Avalanche didn't want to go where Rantanen was going to cost them. And they made the decision. And I think one of the key factors here is that there is not an extension as part of this trade for Rantanen and the Hurricanes, but the Hurricanes now have until the March 7th trade deadline to see if they can convince Rantanen to sign. One of Rantanen's good buddies is Sebastian Aho of the Hurricanes, and I have no doubt that Aho is going to lead the lobbying efforts to see if Rantanen will sign.
Mikko Rantanen, obviously the headline in this deal, and Carolina and Colorado are serious contenders. So where do you see them going from here?
Well, I think Carolina, I'm sure we'll sit here and see can they sign Rantanen and how will they fit Rantanen and Hall into their lineup. I think for Colorado, they aren't done yet. They have a little bit of room, they have a little bit of flexibility, and I think they will continue to look at, especially forwards and centers, that they can add to their roster. They clearly haven't been happy with the Casey Middlestat fit so far, and I think they will continue to look at the market. Things like players like Brock Nelson, I think, would be on their radar to see if they can acquire them. I don't expect the Avalanche to be done at all.
Okay, so Elliot, basically what you're telling me is that your thumbs are going to be tired of typing in the next couple weeks.
Tennis elbow and smartphone thumb. Yes, Sierra, that's definitely going to be happening.
Elliot, thanks so much for the time. We appreciate it.